thank goodness for a winch. Bound to get stuck in this swampy stuff. At least we got a winch to get us out. All right, guys, I'm down here in the woods getting ready for moose season. So I've got this section back here selected for my camp. This year we're hunting off the side-by-side and some ATVs. So I'm bringing camp in. Check this out. We got a cool log bridge. We got a creek right here that wraps around camp. My buddy from down in Southeast Alaska, Jeff. If you don't remember Jeff, I went down and hunted black-tailed deer with him in Southeast Alaska out of Juneau. And so he's gonna come up and moose hunt with me this year. So I coming in here, setting up camp, just getting things ready, and then I'll head to Fairbanks and pick him up. Moose season 2021, getting ready to start. Alright guys, I had to leave you guys here. So I'm calling out here in this open kind of muskeggy meadow behind me. And a bull started calling. Back over, there's a creek that runs over on this side. Kind of back over here. And he started calling and calling, and, you know, grunting. And I waited and waited and he wouldn't come, so I had to make a choice to beat feet after him, and I got back in there. Big bull, probably 55, 60 inch. 4 brow tines on both sides, but the problem at hunting here is we're in this big burn area, and he was back in the trees. I got him to about 125 yards, and he was back in those trees. I just could not get an ethical shot, a clear shot, because you got these burns and the trees are just tangled, just hanging everywhere. And trying to get a clear shot through that stuff. It amazes me these big bulls can walk through here, but whew, day one, morning one, we got a bull called in. Well, halfway anyway. And it's a good time. All right, I just let out some calls. I'm back out in the meadow, and I've got another bull calling to me right over here. Hopefully we can get him to come in, because he sounds like he's a little ways over there on the other side of the creek, but my buddy Jeff's over there too, so if he gets a shot, yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, this is day one, evening hunt of the first day. Evening hunt of the first day hunting season. And we're sitting out here. We're on this old trail that comes through here. We've hiked, I don't know, half a mile from camp. And there's a big open meadow kind of out down here ways. And this morning's bull that we called came over this hill here behind us. And he could be still back up behind us. He could have moved down here, but we're gonna call in here for a bit tonight. Hang tight until dark, and then we'll head back to camp, but hope we can hear something. I have no high hopes for evening hunting. Not with this warm during the day. We never do well in the evening time. Because maybe right at dark. I mean, right at dark. You gotta figure it gets dark, what, at 8:30, 8:30, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moose hunting, 99% boredom, 1% excitement. So the plan in the morning is to go, me go back over to this.
Okay.
I'm asking.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just go up there and get up on that
You're
point
gonna go back on where those
where the
little
trees
came out.
that stick out in the middle, kind of in
And
the
you
middle.
can see all the way to the back.
I can see all the way to the back, yeah.
And then I'm gonna go cut in over here and back where I was.
I can almost shoot all the way to the back, I think. It was 180 yards. Or no, it was 128 yards to the next little group of trees that were out there.
Yeah.
And then it was, I think, 300 out to the end, to where the trees kind of, where it pinches in.
Yeah, yeah.
Meadow down there.
All right, it's morning of day 2. Getting a little breakfast in me. A little mountain berry granola from Peak Refuel. And it's cold out. It's probably 30 degrees this morning, but we're gonna get out there and do some calling, see if we can get a bull to come in. All right, day 2, moose hunt 2021. It's morning of day 2, and right back over there, my buddy Jeff's over there, and we're posted up on either side of this creek, and I started throwing out some cow calls, and we got a bull grunting over by him somewhere. So I'm just hanging tight, calling, trying to see if we can pull him across, and maybe he can get a shot, but he's grunting consistently. So I'd like to try and pick that up on camera, but I don't know if I can. Alright, cool. Maybe we'll get a shot. Well, we couldn't get on that moose. He was grunting, and it just worked his way back up into these. I don't know if you can see that hill back in behind me. Right back there. He's back up in there. He shut up, and it sounds like he probably bedded down for the day, but I don't know. He worked his way across that ridge all the way. Never did come down where we could see him get a shot. So, hey, that's moose hunting for you. He's grunting like crazy though, so there's got to be a way to get him in here. We'll just keep poking at it. Don't want to push him out of the area, but yeah, got to get a little more aggressive, I think. All right, guys. Morning, day 2, coming to an end. Here's what moose camp really looks like. I've been across it already once. Yeah. Oh, it's easy to walk on, yeah. Looks like there might be a little extra water in this. There might be a little more water than the last time I moved. All right, it's the evening of day 2. This morning was pretty exciting. We had 2 bulls grunting, and things were getting pretty exciting, but we just could not get them to come in all the way through the burn. And so we didn't want to push them out of the area. And so things calmed down, and then we kind of just backed off and hung out in camp for the afternoon. But we're here in the evening time. We got a new spot where we got a big pond behind us, a ways behind us, and then right behind us is a river. And so we're calling on the far side of a river. Big flat in here, and with some trees in the background. So we're hoping to hear something. I just got done with a series of calls. It's pretty warm out right now. It's probably 50, what do you think, 50 degrees or more?
At least.
Yeah, it's got to be 50, 55 degrees, so it'd be nice if this weather would cool down, but it's getting pretty warm during the days. Getting up in the 60s during the days, and then it's freezing at night, which is nice, but morning time, we're definitely having the more success with the calling, so anyways, we'll see what happens. It's morning of day 3. Last night we had some pretty big excitement. I didn't have the camera with me, but right at last light, and I mean right at last light, like 8:30 or so, we climbed up, or we hiked over to the meadow behind camp here, and we threw out some calls, cow calls, and a bull started grunting. And he grunted and grunted, came right into, we didn't want to disturb him too bad, but he came right out into the meadow, probably 400 yards away, and it was just too dark to make a move on him. So we're hoping he's still in here this morning, but we're not sure. You know, these animals move. They're trolling for hot cows and trying to get things taken care of for the rut, but it was pretty cool. He's probably nice, big, huge paddles, 55 or 60-inch bull with palmated brow tines, just at least 4 brow tines on front, and it's pretty exciting. It looked like an awesome bull, but this is morning of day 3. We're headed back in. We're gonna try to call him in. Well, the higher the highs, the lower the lows. We called in a big bull last night, right at dark, and unfortunately, it got dark before we could do anything about it, but he came in within about 228 yards. We ranged it this morning, and it just got to the point where we couldn't shoot. We had no shooting light. It was, couldn't see the crosshairs in the scope. And we were hoping this morning he would be back in here. We've been calling for about the last hour, and nothing. So for 2 days now, we've been messing around with that bull, trying to get him to come in, and we've seen him twice. We had our opportunity. Last night was our best opportunity, and I think he finally blew out of the area, found a new home. We're not hearing any grunts. He was definitely hot, grunting up a storm, and it's all gone. So The highs and lows of hunting. The higher the highs, the lower the lows. All right, we're here on a frosty morning. This is day number 5, I think. Day number 5, and we're out here early in the morning. It's way darker than it looks on this camera. But time to start calling again. I think we got up the thermometer, so it's 20 degrees outside, so it's pretty cold. Let's see if we can get something to come in, or at least answer our calls. Man, we're sitting underneath a fog. What's that? It's a fog. Really? Oh, yeah. It's all fogged in. You can see the trees back there. Yeah, you're right. Safe place. What do you think? I think we got most of them in. It's all right. Crazy. Problem is the wind's blowing. I checked the wind. The wind's blowing right that way. Yeah, downhill? Down that way. Just that way. Thermals. Not good. Alright, let's move. So we did some cow calling, some grunts this morning. We got a bull calling to us down here. He doesn't sound super hot. He's grunting, but he's not like coming right in. So we're gonna be a little more aggressive this morning, and we're going straight at him. So we're gonna do a little running and gunning. Not exactly sure if I'm gonna be able to film a lot of this, but here we go. He's coming. It sounds to me like he's coming up. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's just make a move. That guy must be on cows. He's just circling. We're above him. What's the wind doing? Behind us. All right, I think we're safe to move. That sun's about ready to break out. He's got to be right in those trees. think we can afford to get in the trees again. He's got to come out here. We can't get him. He's right there. What? Yeah. Go ahead. Right behind the head. Oh my gosh, we did it! Ah! Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're gonna get him out of here, but dude, he came right to you raking. You start raking and he just beelined.
Yeah, I seen him drop down that third shot. He was standing there kind of swinging.
I hit him both first times.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we did it. I'm sorry. Oh, the camera's kind of blurry. Oh my gosh, we got a big bull down, and holy crap, we had to run and gun a little bit on this thing. He grunted. Jeff was raking. He grunted. Jeff would kind of rake. We walked in. Finally, he came on a beeline straight to us and poked out through the trees. I don't even know how far that shot was. Maybe 150 yards, yeah, tops.
Maybe.
It's so foggy we can't range him, but whew, he's down. Let's go look at him. Man, I love moose hunting. All right, guys, here's the walk up. We are coming in on this moose.
He's still got velvet on him.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got velvet hanging.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the frost on him.
Yep.
All right, guys, look at that. Oh yeah, he still has a little velvet poking. All right, let's give him the old poke in the eye. Oh, he's toast. He is done. That is a big animal. What do you think of that, boys? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the front brows. This 4 and 5.
Wow.
This is the animal that we hunted the first day and he disappeared.
Oh my goodness.
And we got him. Holy crap, high five. Oh yeah.
Damn.
This is awesome.
That is a massive moose.
All right, boys.
You want to see if we can find a log or something to get his head up?
I don't even know. It's so cool. He's got velvet hanging off.
Yep. That's awesome.
I mean.
That is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little cocked up.
Oh yeah.
He's a beast.
1, 2, 3. Oh man. I mean, dude, man, look at this monster.
Yep.
Guys, you don't even want to know what it's going to take to get this bull out of here. The trail is back behind us probably a quarter mile.
At least, yeah, maybe half mile.
Maybe a half mile behind us, and we have got some of the thickest burn tree tangles.
That's what we got the chainsaw.
I think what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna beat feet out of here. We're gonna get the chainsaw, and we're gonna cut our way down to this guy, and we're gonna bring a wheeler in here and get him out.
I think let's mark him really good. We figure out how to get up and see what we're gonna have to get through.
Okay.
And if it looks like we're gonna be able to definitely get the wheeler down here,
yeah,
then we just go get. I mean, even if we got to go get the two of them, you know,
I agree.
We'll bring the little one in if we have to maneuver through some of this other stuff, and then just, you know, take it out a piece at a time on the quad and get it up to the wheeler.
So we need to just mark this real good, hike out of here, and I'm thinking hike that way.
Yeah, go that way. Because this isn't bad, really, this isn't bad walking in these trees.
But I think the trail, if we hike this way, we're gonna end up way further away from the trail than we want to. I think it's right over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be this way, because this is where it kind of bends and starts going away from us.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this is that far end of that big meadow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, guys, I hope you, look at that, man. So cool. All right, we're gonna get to butchering this thing. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get a path cut in here. Then we're gonna butcher it. Remember, it's cold this morning. This guy's gonna be perfectly fine sitting here for a while. We're gonna beat feet out of here. We're gonna get the side by side, and we're gonna try to cut our way down in here.
New plan. Because of where we are with this fog, it's gonna be really hard to find his way back in here if we both left. So I stayed behind. Ryan's going out to get the side by side, and I'm gonna start working on getting the cape off this moose while he's finding his way back out to the trail, and then coming back in, trying to figure out a way to get back in here with the side by side. So I'm gonna get busy, and hopefully I can get some of this done before he gets back.
All right, guys, I made it to the trail. I'm just walking back to get the side by side or the four wheeler. And I gotta say, look at this. The beautiful frost on everything. I mean, it just makes me think. Hopefully that sun's not in your face, but all I can say is I feel so blessed, and I thank God for every time I come out here. And number one, my health, and I can spend the time in the woods. But the fact that I can come out here and successfully harvest an animal just makes, I just feel so blessed. I feel like, you know, you get the excitement, but it's just a thankfulness that your freezer's full, that you had a successful hunt, that the money spent and the time spent and the effort spent out here was not in vain. And I give that all to God. I mean, anyone knows me, I'm a fanatic to hunt, and this out here is my church. I feel closer to God in the woods than anywhere. So I just want to tell you what I was thinking while I was walking. It almost brings me to tears to just think about things like that. Hey guys, this is a great time for me to say, hey, I appreciate you watching the video. And man, we have a lot of work ahead of us. But if you guys give me a thumbs up, if you like it, it'd sure help the algorithm push this out to other people who might enjoy this kind of content. Guys, I really do appreciate all the subscribers. I can't believe we hit 10,000 subscribers while I was up here moose hunting. So Wow, that's a milestone, and we are super excited to be able to do that. I mean, who would have thought? We never thought our wildest dreams, starting a YouTube channel, we'd be at 10,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. And you know, that's all thanks to you guys, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing. I hope you enjoy this Alaska lifestyle as much as I do. You can't be out here and not see the beauty and the wildness of this place. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Share it on your social media if you would like to do that. I'd sure appreciate it. Let's get to processing this thing, getting out of here. I know a lot of you guys will click off after you see the animal go down, but I know a lot of guys like to see the work afterwards, and we're about ready to get that done. I'm gonna film it for you, so here we go. Let's just grab the tarp and lift the tarp up.
Yeah, that'll work.
1, 2, 3. There. Now we should be able to just slip the...
Yeah, grab the tarp, or grab the bag.
Yeah.
Like that. Scooch him in there.
Yep, it's gonna work.
Yep.
All right, we can tip it out of here.
Tip it out.
There it is.
Get this opened up here.
Yep. All right, I'm flopping it.
Flop it.
Or do you want to go on top and cut it?
No, go ahead, flop it. I'll just reach over.
There, you got it.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Easier that way.
Go this way. 1, 2, 3, up.
That's good. Okay. Here it goes.
Dude, that is a huge backstrap. How high up in the neck are you going so I can make a cut? And I'm gonna cut out.
I'll cut them across straight. Well, once you get up past, this is all neck.
Yeah, I know.
Neck muscle. So I would go right here.
Okay,
and then
I'm just gonna.
I just go right straight down and clean that up, and then I'll be meeting you down here in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, there's some short ribs right there. That's what's like.
It's holy crap. Go ahead and throw that neck in there. Oh yeah. I cut it right here, open it,
Yeah.
and then I start cutting down the spine. Getting that yummy tenderloin out. I never can pop it with my hand. I always have to get in there and...
Yeah. Sometimes I can get them to come out, sometimes I can't.
This is gonna fill our freezers, 2 families, full of meat. This is enough meat to last us for, between the 2 moose we have down, 2 years, maybe even 2.5 years. You know, or giving meat away to our friends and family. I know my daughter and his daughter both will be getting some meat, so.
Yummy.
There it is.
Tenderloin.
Nice. Delicious. There. I should.
Yeah.
Long horn is in the way.
Got shoot ones with smaller horns so they're not in the way for butchering. Okay. Oh yeah, you only got 2 more ribs to go.
Oh, am I through?
Almost.
Oh, I'm done. There it is.
That's it.
Drop it. All right, that's all that's left of the carcass right there. Jeff's skinning the head out real quick. We're gonna get the horns off there and
real quick, but
All right, there's the four-wheeler all loaded down. We got ribs, front quarters on both back and front, and then side by side has everything else. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, I told you that there was a little surprise back at camp. Well, here it is. We actually got 2 moose. All right, we got that one hanging right there, and we got all that meat. Look at that. Not only did we shoot that bull today, and we took all that meat up, we got a second moose we're gonna be hauling out here tomorrow. So we're gonna be staying one more night down here, and then we're gonna get this moose taken out in the morning early, and then we're gonna come back down, get the camp broke down, and get the camp out of here, and head back. We're probably gonna head back to town and start processing up some animals. We got a lot of work to do to get this food in the freezer. We're pretty excited. Moose Hunt 2021 was a huge success. 2 freezers full. Actually, probably more than 2. Yeah, ours and the kids. Yep, so we'll be sharing that meat with our families, and it'll be a good thing. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing. We don't always do hunting videos, but it sure is fun when we get to. So guys, thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.